almost, and welcome back to another live stream. Back in the office. I popped home for a little bit, did what I needed to do, and I thought I wouldn't waste time, and I thought I'd come back and do some listing because I didn't get any listing done earlier. So I'm going to sit here and do some drafting whilst chatting to you guys in the stream, and that will be it really. And if anyone else wants to join in, then more than welcome to. As usual. So hi Claire, how are you? So earlier I was unable to do more listing, or any listing actually, because I was just doing some shipping. But after I did my little trip to Sainsbury's, I thought it would make sense to do this. Okay, size 32. It's got to be a men's if it's size 32, hasn't it? Waist 32, I'm guessing that is. Yeah, men, yeah. Waist 32. Yes, bundle by UK. The grind doesn't stop. It's got to be done. And hi to Antiques and Collectibles. How are you? New listing. Okay, someone's listed pretty much the same things. Those are terrible photos. Hey Sean, how are you? Yeah, gotta keep feeding the beast. That's right. I didn't want to waste, Yeah, I'm gonna list them, but like, I suppose I should use the measurements, but I don't know. I think I will measure them. Actually, it's a good point, because then she'll only get mad if someone asks a question. It's a good point. Actually, I've got a measuring tape thing here. So, brand new, these are worth about 30 quid by the looks of it. Sold. Let's go to buy it now. Hey Shazad, how are you? Right. And I think, yeah, I'm gonna go for like £20. That'll be fine, I think, something like that. Hi to Zane as well. Although I would say I don't think Shazad is acting rich. I think that's a bit. Hi Money Mental. I'm off to the next kennels. Okay, no worries. Hi Lee Simpson, how are you? Yeah, so just doing a bit of listing really. And if you guys have got anything to talk about, that's great. But otherwise, I'm going to get on and tell you guys what I'm listing. So first thing I'm listing is this pair of jeans called Monkey Jeans, and they're a size 32, and they use organically grown cotton. So that's interesting. They're in good condition. Not been worn much. Afternoon tea cakes. Okay, let's just create listing. Is this part 2? Kind of, yeah, because I'm just actually doing some listing now. So, Monkey Jeans, size 32. I go to Monkey Jeans size guide. Monkey Jeans size guide. Taking photos. Okay, cool. Men's. We ditched the plastic. Men's fit guide. UK 32 inch. The UK 14. Okay. Let me see what size, what these are. They kind of look like ladies. I don't know, but they might not be. I don't think they are actually. They're quite long in the leg. Well, looking at them, they've got a couple of marks on them, but I can always just mention that. Was that a plane? I don't know what you're talking about. I have a question for you. How do you get over that Sunday regret feeling when you know you should have picked something up? Oh, just with experience, Lee, you get over it because you won't get all the deals. You just can't. You can't be everywhere at once. So you just have to kind of base it around that. Oh wow, there's quite a long leg actually. 33. Wow, 33-inch leg. Okay, waist 32, leg 33. The waist is 32, so it should be about 16 across. It is, yep. Waist 32, leg 33. Cool. Morning, Rod. How are you? Monkey jeans, waist 32, 23. Men's. I wouldn't even call them jeans. They're like chinos. Organic cotton. Clothes, men's trousers. I'm just going for trousers. I suppose I should put them in jeans because they're called monkey jeans. Okay, good answer. I passed on some 1994 Power Ranger Megazords today, and I still not got over it. You will get over it eventually. It's one of those things where at first you might feel a bit, oh man, what was I thinking? But everyone makes these errors. Everyone. It's just standard. Condition. Consistent with use and age. Still with plenty of life for the new owner. See photos for further detail. Okay. We used to manufacture trousers and jeans back in the day. Oh, cool. I didn't even know that. Brand monkey jeans, trouser size, waist. Yes, it's a 32. Inside leg is like a 30. Yeah, I'd say 32 L as well. Does not apply. Organic cotton. Modified. No. There are so many. There are like so many things that you've got to be putting into this stuff. Made in Indonesia. Wash. Machine washable as well. So, okay. Oh, that's asking like the wash. Okay, garment care. Machine washable. Closer, it's a zipper fly. Length regular. Material cotton. Compound I'll put in because it's 3%. It's 3% lycra for comfort as well. So there we go. So much information, and it's just a pair of regular jeans. Okay, I'm just gonna put them up at 20 with best offer. I think that's about what they're worth. From £1.50, that's not too shabby. And that should have some shipping on it as well. Sweet. I save that as a draft. There's one done. Quite cool. Okay. Okay, that Beck said she's going to look at that and see whether she can fix that hole. And we'll do this FatFace jumper next. FatFace quality jumper. Okay. Has it got a name? Because sometimes they give them funny names and things. Care label looks pretty worn. Okay, so it's an acrylic wool blend made in China. It doesn't have a name for it, but okay. It's a FatFace jumper. Where's the size on it? Where did I see the size on it? Did I not see the size? Oh man, that's so annoying. Why buy a jumper, I can't see the size on it. That's just annoying. Okay, it's a FatFace, but oh god, is that even worth messing with now? I don't know. Is it? Why do people rip out the size label? It doesn't have one on the tag though. Tag doesn't have anything written on it. Freaking hell, I must have it somewhere. Let me just look carefully. Machine wash, no. Care label is really worn as well. Redrichburg. I don't know. I'm gonna have to measure this one, I suppose. Oh man, that's just another dud. I don't know. I'm gonna leave that one. Something without the size, I'll leave that for Rebecca to deal with. She can deal with that with the cashmere jumper as well. Next item, I'm gonna move on this radio tuner. That'll be easy, so I'll do that. Let's have a look. NAD 4020A. Someone's got one on at £50 with free shipping. £50 with free shipping. But they're UK only sellers, so that's fine. Yeah, UK only. So I'll have to offer my own international shipping. This is going to be quite a heavy item, so I reckon it's going to be over 5 kilos, or probably about 5 kilos maybe. Let's just weigh it. Okay, it's 4.3. Yes, so it's going to be over 5 kilos once it's been what's it called? Once it's been shipped, packaged safely, it's going to be over 5 kilos. So I'll bear that in mind. So people are asking for, about 50. Most of them are only shipping to the UK. Someone's actually only asking £15 for one. Which is what I paid, man. And they shipped via GSP as well. What's wrong with that? Is there anything wrong with it? Its connectors are broken. Okay, right. So there's something broken. Right, yeah, they've got broken antenna connectors. Yeah, that would be a big issue. This is in mint condition, so it's fine. Oh, that's good. I made me concerned for a second. I was a little bit concerned. I was like, oh god. No wonder. They still put it down as used rather than faulty. And over 8,000 feedback. Yeah, it's crazy. Let me just go back and list. Let's list that one. Oh, I could show you the screen, couldn't I? Actually, that's not a bad idea. I could do. If I share that screen. Yeah, there you go. So you can actually see. NAD 4020A. Okay, hold on. Radio tuner, there you go. NAD 4020A AM/FM. Wi-Fi separate. Okay. Does not apply. Used. You see photos for further detail. I normally have these saved in templates, but I'm just writing them out for whatever reason. So it's a 4020A, 4020A, put that there. It's black, I suppose. And what outputs does it have? It has got RCA, stereo RCA. Display is analog. Custom model, no. Modified, no. Manufacturer's warranty, none. Unit type, forget that. Region of manufacturer is actually Taiwan, so I'll put that in as well. As many item specifics as I can, why not? And then I'm just going to copy and paste that into the description. Okay, and we're going to be charging $49.99 for that. And postage, we've got a 5 to 10 kilo listing. I just want to make sure it's adequate. Question: have you ever sold something for a good profit and then tried to buy it again on eBay to sell? Yes, I've done that, where I've sold stuff and then realized I can make good money on it and just buy it from eBay, and then either to sell on eBay or more likely to sell on Amazon. Okay, so my postage is there, £10. Europe's a bit high actually at 50, so I might actually go down to the 2 to 5 kilo and see whether that's more reasonable. So I've got, no, I don't want that one. I think I've got one here, 2 to 5 electronics. Oh, there you go. Electronics own shipping, 2 to 5. So $7.99 to the UK, £20 Europe, 30 to around the world. And that should be good enough. That should cover me using Hermes or something like that, international. So that should be okay. And that will give me more chance of selling it as well. So there we go. So save that as a draft 2. And so those are the drafts that have been done so far. Cool. Let's put that down. Next item is going to be this trauma center. Hey Manc reseller, Heiser here. First thing you bought to resell and the one that gave you the biggest buzz. If I'm honest, Manc reseller, I can't remember the very first thing I bought to resell, but I definitely remember the first item that gave me a really big buzz. It was an auction buy. I bought, including fees, it came to around £90, just under 90, I think. It was a breathalyzer. It was a Lion brand, I think. It was a brand that was used, same brand that was used by the Met Police, I believe. So it was like a really good quality breathalyzer. I think I paid with fees. It ended up being around £90. Hammer price was about 60. And I remember buying this, and it was quite nerve-wracking being kind of new at it, spending that much money to resell something. And I sold it, I think, for 260 on eBay. And I literally remember being so excited about that and just, jumping up and down. I was so excited. And really that point made it hit home. Wow, you can really... flipping stuff is a lot of fun. So that was probably the first thing I remember that gave me the biggest buzz, but I can't actually remember the first particular item that I sold to resell. I just can't. It escapes me what my first item to resell was. Which has always annoyed me, actually. I wish I'd remembered what my first item to resell was, but it happens. It happens. Okay, let's do another listing. Oh yeah, I should really check what trauma center sells for or something. Open a new tab. Trauma center second opinion. I think it's a £6 item. This. Oh wow. Wow, only 194. Am I going? I thought I saw one for like £6. Oh man, let's go to buy it now. So what I paid 50p for this game. Okay, where did I see the £6 one? That couldn't have been it. Oh, that's like a new and sealed one. Maybe that's what I saw. Oh god. Oh, he's got like 2 games there. 2-game bundle. One, oh, man. 50p. It's not even worth it. Screw that. I'm not going to list that. Waste of 50p. Let's go to the next item on the list. Acorn Soft. Shirley Conran's Magic Garden. I don't know how many of these are going to be around, but I'm guessing not many. Nothing there. Well, lots of books. Yeah, okay. Well, what I will do is I'll put it up at like, I don't know, 20 with best offer because it's for BBC microcomputer. It's got to be worth it. Acorn Soft. It's all there. Wow. Okay. If you scan it, it only shows on the app the ones that use the actual number. Most often they don't have the number, says Lord Ahab. Oh, okay. Hi, Bric-a-Brac Gold. Binnett says tea cakes. Yeah, it's not worth listing, really. It's not worth the headache. Because it's over 100 kilos as well. It's just not worth it. 100 kilos, 100 grams. It's not worth it. I'm listing this next, which is Shirley Conran's Magic Garden, which I think will be worth some money. I think I'm just going to stick that up at 20 with best offer. We'll do that, I think. Let's do this. Acorn Soft. Vintage computing. Other vintage computing, vintage manuals and merchandise. It's not really a video game, is it? I'm going to go for other vintage computing. The first thing I sold for pre-ordered iPhone 4, bought 6 and sold 5, and kept the last one. Phone was free and made 200 on top. So she's that. Pretty clever. Acornsoft, Shirley Conran's Magic Garden, BBC microcomputer model, the software. Oh god, I can't spell software. Okay. Does this even have an EAN? No, it doesn't. Gardening database for the BBC microcomputer model B. Never be too proud to bin stuff unless you want to store or live in a pile of crap, says TKX. Very true, very true. It's not worth listing. It's just, yeah, I'm gonna probably just donate it back or something. The extra expense must eat into profit. Yes, it does, Bric-a-Brac Gold. If we're honest, at the moment, since taking on the office, it's actually just cost us money because taking on the office unfortunately coincided with a dip in our sales, which is really silly because we did actually work more and list more, but that's just how sometimes things go. So it's been a bit of a downer. Hold on. Good conditions. Marked where consistent page. Please note this software being sold photos for further detail. So as I was saying, taking on the office pretty much coincided with a dip in sales. We took on the office in April, and we've had like really rocky sales since then. We still like the idea of the office just because of the fact that we've gotten everything out of the house. And the bigger the halls you're buying, or if you're looking to buy big halls, it's kind of like setting yourself up in a way. So it means that if we do buy in bulk, we're not going to have to take it home. We had a couple of issues where people were turning up to our house to buy things. That was awkward, so we don't really like that. So those types of things, those types of things. BBC Model B software. Okay. Manufacturer warranty, none. Customer, no. Does not apply. Modified item, no. It doesn't even say where this is made, but it doesn't actually say. Probably is just UK. It comes off 1983. Put that in there as well. So we just have to kind of look at the positives of it, which is it set us up. So when sales do improve, and it is a win because we're going to make sure, because we don't have any other choice but to make things get better, we're at least in the right place to do it. Hey, Pleasant Valley, how are you? Should be good sales night tonight for everyone. Sunday after payday before Christmas. I avoid collection at all costs. Yeah, exactly. We didn't offer collection tea cakes, but we just had this run of people turning up at the house, and it was kind of it pushed us towards just moving the business out of the house. We want our house to be a house, and then the business is a business in its own space, and that's how kind of we like to keep it. So that's the plan. Right, so that's one of these games dealt with. Save it as a draft. Z, did you guys sign a lease on your office? Maybe you could find a cheaper one. Unfortunately, we live in a pricey area, so it's not likely, but yes, we have signed a lease. Yes, Ladmedia says, hi Z, a tip, if you can be bothered, I bundle low value Wii games with a console, sold 2 for £40 each. That's not a bad idea. Do you know what? Yes, Ladmedia, you have just reminded me of something. Thank you for that comment, because I actually have a Wii console waiting to be listed. It's just been sat in a box for a while. It's actually waiting to be listed, so I'm gonna be able to list that and just bundle the game with it. That is thank you very much. Thank you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a copy of that Acorn Soft, because even though this is an Acorn Soft, I don't know what this is. This is Shiva. Okay, Shiva's publishing. It's another Acorn game, so I'm going to just do that. The Hill says hi again. Hi, The Hills. How are you? You're welcome. Says yes. Thank you for reminding me. I've actually got games consoles to list, and I've just put them away. So I just need to kind of do that. Z, the hardest working man in tap business law. I don't know about that. There are plenty of people that work much harder than I do. And Gary Nicholson says, Z, agree totally. I've just got a good sized storage warehouse and not making big money at the moment, but had two massive clearances with some great profitable stuff, more options. Well, that's just it. Having a professional office space has allowed us to open wholesale accounts because we've got a business premises. It obviously gives you the option of business insurance, but also, like I said, there are other benefits like not having the stock in your home. It's a kind of like an investment. Ideally, our sales would have rocketed as soon as we took on the space to account for the extra cost. But realistically, things don't sometimes work out like that. But what I will say is having the office puts a kind of pressure on you. Had I been at home today with this stock, the chances of me actually have gone in and working on it and listing it would not have been as great, because I've also got my gaming PC at home and I've got Fortnite on it, or I've got the lure of the sofa with a movie or something. Whereas here, I'm streaming to you guys, but it's it's a work environment, and I come here and I get work done, so something to think about. Okay, is this 1983? Wow, look at this, 1495 including that. This is Shiva Publishing. When was this though? What year was this? I don't know, it doesn't say. This is so vintage, guys, check it out. So vintage. I'm gonna put this up for 20 as well, and just we'll get rid of the 1983 because I don't know what year this is. We are going to just call it what it is, which is Shiva's. Okay. BBC Micro Model B. Yeah, first maths program lift off with. I can't. Shiva's first maths program, BBC Micro Model B software. We'll call it Micro Model B software. First maths program, lift off with numbers. There we go. That leaves one character. That's fine. Does not apply. Good condition. Brand is Shiva. What is it called? Shiva Publishing. Okay, publishing. Everything else is the same. Yeah, okay. That'll be fine. It's not too shabby. Brick of Brat Gold says, don't let it get you down. Things will improve. Enjoy your videos. That's very kind of you to say, Brick of Brat Gold. We've obviously discussed it many times. Whilst we were getting the dips in sales, it came up very often that, hold on, we're paying £400 a month for this place. It's not cheap. That's an easy £400 saving to make, right? Get rid of the office. Don't need, there's £400 we've made straight away. Saving money is as good as making money. So that thought has come to our mind quite often. But in the long run, we kind of just feel, things aren't always going to be this tight. We're going to have more cash flow coming soon. We're going to have an influx of stock coming in soon. And I think this is a better place for us to deal with it. So short-term pain for a longer-term gain. So I do feel there is benefit to it. Pleasant Valley says, I wonder if the good till cancel change on eBay might have led to slower sales. I don't know. There's plenty of people making a lot of money on eBay, good till cancelled or not. I'm of the mindset where I want to just improve. I just want to improve myself, so changes like that don't come into my mind, because I'm guilty, like a lot of people, of looking for other reasons as to why my business hasn't performed as I'd like. Whereas the true thing to look for is what have I done? What could I change personally? What could I do better to improve the business, rather than looking at what eBay are doing or what someone else is doing. Shazad says, sometimes you have to spend money to make money. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Beck would not want the tap back. I know she wouldn't. Off to list now. Blue Shift, Half-Life Blue Shift. So this should be a nice little bundle. So I've got 6 drafts already, so I'm pretty pleased with that. Let's get these going. Create list. Okay, let's have a look at what we could get for this first. Half-Life Blue Shift, big box PC, and okay, we have got Wait, he's like a Polish version for £65. Okay. He's trying to get 25, 15. Interesting. Let's go to solds, deals and savings. So someone got 15. He got 26 with best offer, 20. Okay, 30 with best offer. I think I could do 30 with best offer. I think that would be quite cool. Let's just have a look at this and see what the situation is with this. I've not actually checked to see if this is actually complete or not. Wow, look at that. It is there. We've got the game disc. It's in immaculate condition, which is good. We have got that, which is good. Wow, everything is here. This is absolutely mega complete. It's got 2 copies of the catalog. Why not 2 copies of the catalog? I'm guessing you should only have 1 copy of the catalog. So I'm going to assume that the other one is for the other game. So I think we're good. I don't think there's a reason for there to be 2 copies of the catalog. It doesn't look like there's. No, we are going to keep it that way. So we've got a full, complete copy of it. So £2. If I can get 30 with best offer or something, it's probably going to go abroad. Yeah, 30 best offer. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And yeah, I agree with you, Shazad. Only focus on what you can change. Not saying the change caused slower sales, says Pleasant Valley, but perhaps a contributing factor. I still think it was nice to have a choice of duration of listings. Yes, agree with you, Pleasant Valley. It was nice to have a choice of listings, definitely. George Ross, hey, George says, hey, are you burned out yet with work and business? No, I'm just maybe, but probably not. I've got to do it. So yeah, I'm just doing it. I would say there's more people selling and listing on eBay, etc. every day, and listing qualities are getting better all the time. So there's always room for improvement everywhere. Very true. Would it be worth selling it on Amazon, says Shazad? Maybe, but I'm just selling on eBay at the moment. I'm just focusing on getting eBay right. And then we can look at Amazon. I only buy discs that are in near mint shape now. And do you have a markup in your head when you pick up, e.g., 2 times, 3 times, 4 times? I'm at 5 times, part time, so I can pick and choose. Yeah, I mean, I don't necessarily have like a specific margin that I'm looking at, as long as I'm happy with the number. Like, if I buy something for £1, ideally I want to get at least 15 out of it, 10 bare minimum. Depending on the speed of sale as well, you've got to look at how quickly something will sell. So, for example, I don't mind buying clothes for £1.50, and then if someone makes me an offer, if I've got them up at 20 and someone makes me an offer at 15 or something, if it's been a quick offer, then I'm okay to accept that, and I'm okay with that profit. So the amount of profit I make also depends on the speed of the sale as well for me. So that's what I would suggest. Hi ads, how are you? Thanks for popping in. Afternoon, good day so far. 6 sales, says Goat Jazz, fantastic. No, they're both the same language, Pleasant Valley, of the manual. Just so you know. All right, I could just copy this listing. Sell one like this, why not? I'm not sure I like the title that much, but we'll see. Half-Life, okay. We'll call it Blue Shift standalone episode. And it's PCCD, and ROM should be capitals as well. I don't like it when it's not. Okay. EAN 3348542135. There we go. Accept that, and we're going to go for good, because I don't like to over, good. packaging has some light consistent with long-term storage and age comes supplied with original user manual and other paperwork. Please see photos for further detail. Consistent with long-term storage / age, including hairline, crack to CD jewel. Okay, so that's easily fixed though. Okay. I like to just be kind of honest about things and as much as I can. Video games, that's fine. Publisher Sierra, correct. PC. Release year, God knows what the release year was. 2001, I'm guessing. Right, 2001. There you go. Okay, so shooter, 15 rating. What? Sports? No, that's just ridiculous. So, yeah, manual included. And I think that is fine. Let's copy that into the paste. Whack that down there like that. And we're going to have $29.99. We'll save that as a draft. Okay. Half-Life. Generation. Let's see. Big box. Okay, Half-Life Generation big box. Guess not worth as much, but that's not like the best photo. Let's go to Souls. £40. Okay, never installed. 3 CDs. Okay. How can you tell it's never installed? Wait, they got 26. Is that new or what? Oh, that's the set. That was like a whole set. Right, okay. There's a used one, £30 with best offer. Okay. Oh, hold on, is that like the whole? What is that? Is that like some? Looks like some giant box. Oh yeah, that's like some giant. Right. Right. Yeah, this is just It's a 3 CD. Yeah, but if I sell it as a 3 CD bundle, I think I'm just gonna go for like £30. I mean, he says his is new other. How can you tell never installed in a computer? I mean, I don't know how you can prove that. So what does he get in his? Okay, you get. Let's have a look, shall we? Okay, so he's like hiding like a same. Yeah, so this is missing the yeah, I've got those. Okay, that's fine. Opposing force. CD3, and this has got 2 CDs in it, has it? Yes. Yep, we are good. Counter-Strike. Okay, so we've got the 3 CDs, we've got everything, and yes, the booklet is for here. The booklet is for here, everything else is there as well. Got the registration card. Yeah, so same condition as that really. My CDs look barely used as well, so I'm not gonna, I'm not. Yeah, they look immaculate as well. So he got 40 quid on his. Hey there, Buckle Y, how are you? Sounds like you picked up a few games, Ezzy. Yeah, it was just from this weekend. Wasn't too shabby. Oh, okay. I've had a couple of tiny sales on the RC store, believe it or not. I'll have to get those sorted while I'm here too. No, €5. Oh no, man. No, I'm just going to decline that offer. I'm sorry. I'll make a counter offer. I'm not going to accept that. It's like crazy. What am I asking for it? €13 and you've offered me 5. Nah, mate. Not going to happen. Be realistic. €10. Okay. Yeah, exactly. How do you know if it's true? Like it's just impossible to say. Mine looks in just as good a condition as this guy's on the screen, and he has sold his for 40 quid. I don't reckon I need to kind of go that far. I think I'm going to do just fine. So, 3 CDs, yeah. 1998 to 2000, yeah, that's right. I think what I'll do is I will use his listing though, kind of. So I'll get this done. Half-Life Generation big box. I'm going to get rid of the never installed in excellent condition. Big box PC 3 CD. Okay, Half-Life Generation 3. Okay, 3 CD. Big box. Oh god, I can't spell PC game. Yeah. There we go. I'll be fine. Put the EAN 3348. 3348. 421 yay, RC sales. No, I did get a sale as well, but it was different. Price it high on the initial listing. Yeah, I mean, I suppose you can do that. Let's get rid of that. I don't like using those. I'm going to go for good condition. Okay, we're going to go for that. Packaging has some lightweight tech consistent with long-term storage. Age comes supplied with original user manual and other paperwork. Yeah, I like to undersell and over-deliver, I suppose. Half-Life Generation. Region code is region 3. I think that's fine. And then, who goes to the burger van at boot sales and tries to haggle down the price of a quarter pounder? Yeah, I don't do that. I pay the asking if I do go to the burger van, but recently I've stopped. Recently I've actually stopped going to the burger van, simply because it's just eating into your money, and it can end up being quite expensive. So I'm trying to, not fall for that, as it were. Trying to minimize my my cost like that. Super. All right. So what else have I got? Because I could then take some photos. By the way, if there's anyone in the chat that wants to pop in, let me know. I should have said really. How do I do it? 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 It's hidden there. Yeah, if anyone wants to pop in, let me know. Evening all says Fritz Stell, how are you? Yes, eating the profit. Yeah, Pleasant Valley. I always prefer to be very conservative in my descriptions. I don't like to be. I like to kind of under promise and over deliver rather than the other way around. Causes less hassle. That's what I think anyway. Hey, Peter Ray's just gone live. ZS competition. The internet is a free place, guys. Internet is a free place. Everyone is entitled to go live when they want. No one owns it. Hey, Zane, it's a Pepsi Max. It is. I'm weak. I'm weak. Very weak. Very weak-willed. Okay, what I'm going to do now is I need to make sure I've got nothing else that I can list. Let me have a look. I don't think there is. Okay. Because I can't see anything, I will. What I'll do is I will switch the camera around, take a few photos of the stuff that I've got drafted, and then because I've got 8 drafts now, I think. Yeah, I've got 8 drafts, and then I can kind of make some lists. Actually, I can get those console things out as well. Oh, and I've got those listings to do as well. I've got those what items that I've sold to sort out as well. Sorry, I'm a bit all over the place, guys. Little bit all over the place sometimes. Pepsi Max Forever says falling into space. Do you think capitals in the listing has an effect, says Lee Simpson? Not that I know of. Oh, okay, that's messing things up. Okay, not that I know of. Let me just get rid of that. Okay, yeah, I don't think capitals has a listing. Sorry, like an effect. I just capitalize as in word, not word. Yeah, I don't think so. I only changed some of those words because ROM should be capitalized, because when you type in CD-ROM, it has to be capitalized because it stands for something. It's compact disc read-only memory or something. So ROM, you can't have it spelled R with a small O and an M. Otherwise, I prefer to actually not capitalize. I prefer to just spell the word normally, like the first letter, capital letter, then the rest normally. I just don't like the look of all lowercase though. I think all lowercase doesn't look right. I think it just looks better when you start each word with a capital and then the rest lowercase. But obviously, if it needs to be all capitals, like if you're typing in CD-ROM or if you're typing in like PS2 or something like that, I think I prefer that to be all capitalized. Just personal preference. I don't think it's, and I don't like everything being in capitals. Again, it's just I don't think it necessarily is the best way of doing things. Just grab this part while I'm here. BBF, a fiberglass gyro mount. Okay, and I'm going to do this wee stuff as well. Okay. All right, I'm going to just see if I can. I've had this stuff in here for a while. Just have not gone around to listing it. Wii Sports UI. Wii console. It looks to be all there. I'm pretty sure I tested it back in the day and I've put it away and just never got around to dealing with it. Maybe I should test this before, but should be okay. If it was working, it should still be working. I suppose that's the way to look at it. All the wires are here. Got 2 nunchucks, official cables. I've got a PlayStation as well. Oh, I've got a Wii Fit there. I've got a PlayStation console as well. I might have to test these. I don't know, these have been put away for so long. I think I might have to actually take these and test them. I don't feel comfortable listing them without testing them. I think I'll do that. What I'll do is I'll put this game that's worth nothing in here as well. Take this home, test it, because I don't actually have a TV here at the moment, which is a bit annoying. And then once I've tested it, bring them back to the office and then get them listed. So for now, I'll put that away. And I'm just going to start photographing the other items. Okay. Let me just get that piece to list to package up. Fiberglass gyro mount BBF. Okay. I'm moving all these bits to where they need to go to be photographed. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Let me just scroll down. How many listings? I think I've got 8 drafts now. No Bex at home. Can't remember which channel I saw it on, but apparently Google searches don't like capitalized words. So changed mine and they sold quick, says Buckle Y. Yes, acronyms need to be caps, says Tea Cakes. Yeah. Nice console, mate. Thank you. Hey DBG, I'm listing my mum's house. Gonna go over and say hi to Peter. No worries, not at all. Okay. Hi, have you been on all day, says Billy B? No, not all day. Yes, Lad Media says I got £25 this week for Mario Kart plus 4 wheels, similar to yours. Wiimotes are about £12 each. Yeah, so I'm going to test that out though. So I'm not comfortable because they've been put away for so long. I just want to make sure that it is working, and because I can't honestly remember if I tested them. So I'd rather make sure that I've tested them before I do that. So I've done some drafts. I'll take the photos and list those, or we'll get the photos done another point. But I just want to get this item, and then I'm gonna probably call it here because then I can make my way home and spend the evening at home. Just lacing up some 15 eyelet boots. Wow, tea cakes. Hi Nadine, how are you? Okay. I picked up a black Wii bundle a couple of weeks ago, still sitting on it because I don't have a telly with a SCART socket to test it, says Buckle Y. What you can do is look for, see whether your TV's got the yellow, red and white composite ins on the front or the side, and you should be able to connect it up with that. You don't need it to have SCART. Okay, H250A70. H250. H250. 8070. There we go. Okay. It's one of these, I think I've sold. 250, 8070. Not the best sale I'll ever make, a whopping £3. But it sold. It's a multiple listing. I've got a bunch of RC parts. So it's just a little fiberglass plate for an RC helicopter. So yeah. Right. You can retire on that. Yes, Martin, definitely. This is obviously the lowest end item. I think this is probably the lowest end thing I could have sold on my store, but it's there. Okay. Nope, haven't got them either. Only HDMI slots. Oh wow. That's weird because sometimes those TVs used to have little adapters with breakout cables to allow you to use composite video, but that's really bad if it's only got HDMI. 258. Let's get this shipped. A decent SCART. Yeah, but that could cost quite a bit of money for a SCART to HDMI adapter. I don't know, maybe. Ooh. Let me just log in. Expensive though. Yeah, I thought so. Okay. Done, apply. 7th item shipped. Come on. £20 cart to HDMI. You're better off just picking up a little portable telly. You know, I don't know, just if you've got the room for it, obviously, a little retro TV set up so you can just test consoles easily. If you sell a lot of them, might be worth it. Okay. Don't buy the really cheap ones, they won't work. Don't have RGB mode, says Retro Tech. If it helps you test stuff, then yeah, and on your modern TV, that's pretty good. I'm lucky I've got like an old Panasonic plasma TV, so it's got composite video on the front. It's even got component video on the back, I think, analog connections. So I'm pretty lucky that I've still got an old TV, I suppose. So I can just hook it up quite easily and do that. Okay. All right. Return to orders. Get this shipped. If I had some success selling different parts from a vintage FAF sewing machine, bought the machine plus case for £50, sold multiple parts for over 150. Oh wow, that's not bad. Wow. Just sold the one thing I thought I'd never sell, a murder mystery dinner party game used in good condition, except for the Chinese dinner stains on some of the placeholders cards. Well, it is coming up to that board game time of year, isn't it? So that's pretty cool. Okay. Well, guys, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the photos. The drafts are done anyway. Probably end up doing the photos tomorrow, and then just making the listings go live. So it'll be a nice, easy job for me tomorrow. And hopefully, if I've managed to source some more stuff, if I'm out and about, that'll be great. Still have a lot of RC stuff to be getting on with as well. So yeah, I think I'm gonna call it quits and go over and see what Peter's up to when I get home. Funny thing is, it had an Edith PFCD in it, and that sold yesterday. Very odd what sells sometimes. Very true. Tired of cleaning, replacing white background. I have some patented at George Ross Retro selling plastic grass in the lockup somewhere. Gonna have to do it. George does. Yeah, it does look good, says Tea Cakes. Yeah, I mean, the white backgrounds can be a real pain to maintain. Definitely. Right, guys. Thank you for joining me. Appreciate it. And I will probably now see you at some point tomorrow. I do appreciate the company. It's really helping me get through a lot of work. So another hour of work done. Pretty happy with that. Thanks, guys.